In this video, I'm going to share with you how to master rhythm and quarter notes using both the right and left hand. And if you keep watching until the end, I will provide a very special surprise for you. So this video is going to be super simple. Again, all my videos are going to be for beginners. We're going to be doing an exercise with regards to playing quarter notes, and we're going to use a tool to be able to strengthen this exercise. So we're going to start with the right hand, and one of the tools that you are going to need for this exercise is a tool called a metronome, which is spelled M as in Mary, E-T as in Tom, R-O, N as in Nancy, O, M as in Mary, E as in egg. You can download it on your phone for free, and you can use pretty much any metronome app that's free that can be used for this exercise. So here's what I'm going to show you how to do. So I'm going to pull up my phone here, and I'm going to pull up my metronome. So mine looks a little something like this. I'm sorry, it's a little blurry, and I have the ring light that's in the way. So for those who don't know what a quarter note is, I've talked about this in my previous videos about rhythm. It's basically if you're counting, let's say a bar, a 4-beat bar, which sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from beats 1 to 4, I've counted a full bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a bar. A quarter note is going to be the length of one beat. So beat 1 is going to be given a quarter note. So 1. Beat 2 would be given a quarter note. 2. Beat 3 would be given a quarter note. 3. And beat 4 would be given a quarter note. 4. So if I were to play quarter notes, they would sound like this. And we'll just use one note for this exercise. We're making it super easy. So we're going to use our thumb for C for the right hand. And C is the white key to the left of the two black keys. So quarter notes would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you're working with rhythm, this exercise will not only help you familiarize yourself with quarter notes, but this will also help you build your sense of timing coordination. So let's do this. If you have your metronome, and your metronome should have a number on there. And the number that you should start with, and the number we're going to change here. So if your metronome looks like this, I would just tap the number and press 6, 0. And what that does is it sets the tempo of the metronome to 60 beats per minute, or 60 BPM. And then you're going to just press the play button. If your metronome looks a little bit different, you may have to experiment with it a little bit. So you hear it ticking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's how you can do it. You can just use your right hand and just play with the thumb and just go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're essentially playing one note for each time that the metronome ticks. If you want to get really fancy with it, you can just do either one note the way I did it, or if you want to use all 5 of your fingers, you can use 2 finger for D, 3rd finger for E, your ring finger for F, and then the pinky for G. So if C is here, the index finger will be to the next key, the middle finger to the next key, the ring finger to the next key, and the pinky to the next key. And you can just go up each note and back each note, kind of like this. So I'm just going C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C. And I can do that as many times as I want, right? So that is if I were to stay at 60 beats per minute. Before I get into the left hand, I do want to bring to your attention that I do have a free piano in 3 steps video, where if you want to get into the door of learning the piano, if you're a complete beginner, that video is a great start. It shows you how to name the keys, and it also goes over the basics of chords. So if you want that video, go and link in the description box and sign up for that before you leave this tutorial. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the left hand, and we'll do a couple of other things too. So we'll stay at 60 for now. And then what you could do is take the same thumb for the left hand, and you can just do the same C. So you go. So on and so forth. Now, if you wanted to add the other fingers in there, what you can do is you can use your thumb for C. Your index finger can play B, which is going to be to the left side of the C. Your middle finger can play A, which is the next key over. Your ring finger can play G, which is the next key over. And the pinky can play F, which is the next key over. So you're basically playing this way and going back up. So you're just looping it. So you can start at a speed. It doesn't have to be 60. It could be 50. It's whatever speed that will help you get the timing down, get the rhythm down. Now, what you may want to do once you've mastered that particular speed, let's say it's 60 beats per minute, then what you may want to do is change the tempo to make it go a little bit faster. It doesn't change the value of the quarter note. It just changes the speed at which you play the quarter note. So let's maybe go from 60 to 70 beats per minute, right? And you can always change the tempo to go faster by just turning this dial clockwise, and it'll just, bring it up to 70, however you want. And then press the play button. So now you see how it goes a little bit faster, and just do the exact same exercise. So you go. And the left hand would be. Or you can go. So you see how the tempo is a little bit faster, but we still have one note to one beat. So you can change the tempo, but it doesn't change the fact that the quarter note is still a quarter note. It's just the beats themselves go a little bit faster. So let's go to maybe 80 beats per minute. Now it's a little faster, so you may play like this. Or and for the left hand, or so it doesn't really matter whether you just do the one note or if you do the multiple notes. Again, this is really more about the rhythm and timing of it. Just you being able to keep up with a metronome and being able to play quarter notes at different speeds. So you don't have to stop at 80, you can go to 90 or 100 or whatever speed, or up to whatever speed is most comfortable for you. I did mention that I was going to give you a surprise video. I'm going to provide it at the top right corner. It's a video about the 2 top piano rhythm and theory apps that I love to use, which will help you in your journey. So if this tutorial was helpful, please subscribe, turn on the notification bar. I will make sure that I will post a video once a week about beginner concepts for piano, and make sure that you like and comment if you have any questions. I'll be sure to respond to you in the comment section. So thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next lecture. Take care.